In section 4, we are going to see about some of the properties of a triangle. Some properties of a triangle. So here, let us consider the triangle ABC. In this triangle, AB is equal to AC. It means that the two sides of the triangle ABC are equal to each other. Such triangles are called as an isosceles triangle. There are so many types of triangles in that. Isosceles is one of the type of a triangle in which two sides are equal. So, what is an isosceles triangle? A triangle in which two sides are equal is called an isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, AB is equal to AC. Otherwise, AB is equal to BC. Any two sides are equal. And if you see in isosceles triangles, the angles opposite to those equal sides are also equal. For example, here you see AB. For this side, C is the opposite angle. Similarly, for AC, B is the opposite angle for the side AC. Hence, since the two sides are equal, their opposite angles are also equal. AB, if AB is equal to AC, then B is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle C. Let us prove theorem 5.2. According to this theorem, angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. What do you mean by that? Here you have an isosceles triangle ABC. Which are the angles opposite to these equal sides? Angle B and angle C. For AB, C is opposite angle. For AC, B is opposite angle. In an isosceles triangle, angle opposite to equal sides. So for these two equal sides, the B and C are the two angles. So angle opposite to equal sides are equal. It means angle B is equal to angle C. Here we are going to do a small construction. So what is given? ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. And you have to prove that angle B is equal to angle C according to the theorem. Let us make a construction here. You draw AD which bisects angle A. The line AD bisects means the two angles are equal. Angle BAD is equal to CAD. The two angles are equal. It is the angular bisector, which means BC and D. Now you have got two triangles. In these two triangles, we know that it is given AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. It is given. Then what is BAD? Angle A. It is equal to CAD. The two angles are equal. BAD is equal to CAD. By construction, we have constructed the angular bisector so that the two angles are equal. And what about AD? It is the common side for both the triangles. Hence, in this triangle BAD, we have got AB is equal to AC. Angle A, BAD is equal to angle CAD. The two angles are equal, and one more side which is common to both. So it is also equal in both the cases. Hence, according to side angle side, both the triangles are congruent to each other. Hence, we say that triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD according to SAA's rule. So, if the two triangles are congruent, their corresponding angles are also equal. Congruent triangles. In the two congruent triangles, the corresponding sides are equal. Hence, angle B is equal to angle C. So, from this we can make out that in an isosceles triangle, if any two sides are equal, their opposite angles are also equal. Here Here we are going to see the converse of theorem 5.2, that is theorem 5.3. According to this converse of theorem 5.2, it says that the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. We have seen in theorem 5.2 that the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Now in this theorem 5.3 it is given the sides opposite to equal angles are equal. It means what? It is the converse of 5.2. So let us consider, we can explain that with an example, and here in example sum number 4 we are going to see the proof of this statement. Here it is given triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, AD bisects angle A. So it is given in triangle ABC, AD bisects the angle A. So the two angles are equal, and also AD is perpendicular to BC, which states that the two angles here, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC. The two angles are equal to 90 degrees. You have to show that AB is equal to AC. So the theorem says that the sides opposite to equal angles. It means angle B is equal to angle C. If the two angles are equal, then their opposite sides, AB should be equal to AC. So we have to show that AB is equal to AC. And if the two sides are equal, this ABC is an isosceles triangle. That also you have to prove. So it is given that AD is the perpendicular drawn to BC and it is the angular bisector of angle A. Hence, the two angles are equal. BAD is equal to CAD. It is given. And since this is the perpendicular bisector, this is the line drawn perpendicular to BC, the two angles, that is ADB is equal to ADC. The two angles are equal to 90 degrees. And AD is the common side. Hence, according to angle, side, angle, the two triangles are congruent. If the two triangles are congruent, then what about the side AB? It is equal to AC. You know the reason. According to SAS rule, the two side triangles are congruent. If the two sides congruent triangles are there, then AB and AC are their corresponding sides. So CP says that AB is equal to AC. And if the two sides of the triangle ABC are equal, then ABC is an isosceles triangle. So this is the proof for the theorem 5. Now let us see example 5. Here in example 5 it is given in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. E and F are the midpoints of AB and AC. We know that AB is equal to AC. So when two sides are equal, then their midpoints AB is equal to AC. Now if you take the midpoints, then those two midpoints are also equal to each other. Hence, AE is equal to AF because E and F are the midpoints of two equal sides. You have to show that BF is equal to CE. To show that BF is equal to CE, we have to consider the two triangles. Which are the two triangles we are going to consider here? The two triangles. Here we have the two triangles where this is A, know that AE is equal to AF. They are half of two equal sides, and this is the common angle. And not only that, here we have one more thing, AF. It is equal to AF is the AB. AB is equal to, see, the two sides of both the triangles are equal. Here when we consider the triangle ABF and ACF, AB is equal to AC, then AE is equal to AF, and the angle BAF is equal to CAE. This is a common angle. Hence, we can say that the two triangles are congruent to each other according to side, angle and side. Here, side, angle and the side. This is one of the triangle and this is another triangle. Hence, we can say that according to SAS rule, both the triangles are congruent to each other. If they are congruent, then BF is the corresponding side of CE. The two sides are equal according to CPCT. Next, in example 6, what we are going to see, what is given? ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC and BE is equal to CD. BE, this length, is equal to CD. You have to show that AD is equal to AE. The two sides are equal to each other. And you know, according to the axiom, when equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equals. We are going to apply here. Let us consider the triangle ABD and triangle ACE. In these two triangles, we are going to consider triangle. These are the two triangles we are going to consider, ABD and ACE. In these two triangles, what is given? AB is equal to AC. It is given. When the two sides of triangle ABC are equal, then according to theorem 5.3, their opposite angles are, according to theorem 5.2, the angle opposite to equal sides are equal. So, angle B is equal to angle C. Hence, we have proved, it is given. This is given. AB is equal to AC. So, angle B is equal to angle C. Angle opposite to equal sides. And what about BE? What is given? BE is equal to CD. The two sides are equal. Now, you see this BE is the common side for both. Now, we are going to subtract BE minus DE. And here, let us subtract BE minus DE, and even from this side, let us subtract DE, CD minus DE. What is BE minus DE? It is BD. And CD minus BE, it is CD. Hence, we get here BE minus DE is BD, and here CD minus DE is CD. So, this is according to axiom. Hence, we can say that in both the triangles, AB is equal to AC, BD is equal to CE, and angle B is equal to angle C. Side, angle, side. According to side, angle, side, both the triangles are side, angle, side, both the triangles are congruent. If they are congruent, what about AD? AD is equal to AE because these are the two corresponding parts of congruent triangles. According to CPCT, both the sides are equal to each other. Hope you all understood the three example sums. In the next class, let us see the exercise sums.